Right, the ability to execute.
We're almost at halftime. Looking to pass on 1st and goal. Williams gets away. Caleb Williams across his body and caught. They say touchdown.
Williams has time against the four-man rush. Backpedaling, scanning, now running out of time. Circling back. Joystick on the move again. Are you kidding me? Caleb Williams dancing, cutting, mesmerizing run by the quarterback. Bertrand does come. It's picked up extremely well for a while, but now Caleb going forward. Look at
could be very fruitful here in the first half.
I can't wait for change because we're going to absolutely dominate college football when it comes to whatever changes that come the NCAA, whatever it's going to look like. We're excited for anything that comes our way. And I can't wait for it because USC is going to be at the very top when it's
To be in Los Angeles, the number two market in the United States, the players in such an advantageous position.
We have the greatest city in the world. We have the best media market in the world. And that's exactly why I chose to go. I want to get here. Because what is fair market value in the city of Cincinnati?
I can't wait for change because we're going to absolutely dominate college football when it comes to whatever changes that come the NCAA, whatever it's going to look like. We're excited for anything that comes our way. And I can't wait for it because USC is going to be at the very top when it begins.
To be in Los Angeles, the number two market in the United States, it puts the players in such an
Grace and peace to y'all, man. Y'all hit that follow button if y'all not following already. Click the link in the bio. Follow on YouTube, follow on Twitch. What y'all think about the playoff rankings? I think Notre Dame got screwed. I think Alabama had no business in it.
I can't wait for change because we're going to absolutely dominate college football when it comes to whatever changes that come the NCAA, whatever it's going to look like. We're excited for anything that comes our way. And I can't wait for it because USC is going to be at the very top when it begins.
To be in Los Angeles, the number two market in the United States, the players in such an advantageous position.
We have the greatest city in the world. We have the best media market in the world. And that's exactly why I chose to go. I want to get here. Because what is fair market value in the city of Cincinnati?
I can't wait for change because we're going to absolutely dominate college football when it comes to whatever changes that come the NCAA, whatever it's going to look like. We're excited for anything that comes our way. And I can't wait for it because USC is going to be at the very top when it begins.
To be in Los Angeles, the number two market in the United States, the players in such an advantageous position.
We have the greatest city in the world. We have the best media market in the world. And that's exactly why I chose to go. I want to get here. Because what is fair market value in the city of Cincinnati?
I can't wait for change because we're going to absolutely dominate college football when it comes to whatever changes that come the NCAA, whatever it's going to look like. We're excited for anything that comes our way. And I can't wait for it because USC is going to be at the very top when it begins.
To be in Los Angeles, the number two market in the United States, the players in such an advantageous position.
We have the greatest city in the world. We have the best media market in the world. That's exactly why I chose that I wouldn't come here. Because what is fair market value in the city of Minnesota?
I can't wait for change because we're going to absolutely dominate college football when it comes to whatever changes that come the NCAA, whatever it's going to look like. We're excited for anything that comes our way. And I can't wait for it because USC is going to be at the very top when it's.
To be in Los Angeles, the number 2 market in the United States, the players in such an advantageous position.
We have the greatest city in the world. We have the best media market in the world. That's exactly why I chose that I wouldn't come here. Because what is fair market value in the city of Minnesota?
I can't wait for change because we're going to absolutely dominate college football when it comes to whatever changes that come the NCAA, whatever it's going to look like. We're excited for anything that comes our way. And I can't wait for it because USC is going to be at the very top when it's.
To be in Los Angeles, the number 2 market in the United States, the players in such an advantageous position.
We have the greatest city in the world. We have the best media market in the world.
Land opportunity.
Welcome everyone to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Y'all hit that follow button for me, y'all. Hit the link for the YouTube and the Twitch. Full screen on the Twitch.
The Red Raiders will kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance. Shake loose and he'll be brought down at the 24. Makes the quick grab. Still on his feet at the 35. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, there's no mystery. We're going to get one of our best players involved in the game on the first play of the game. Just throw it up and let him go make magic happen.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw. It's Mayava. Oh, they're after him. Pulls it in down the middle. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Trojans. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The give is to Williams. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Grab near the marker. It's Carter. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered to pick up the first.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football, and now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Morton. Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down.
What's good with y'all?
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
He gets up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The play fake on first down to throw. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Lemon. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down. And the Trojans will hustle to the line.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he's been making a big play, and that's something the defense, they have to be aware of moving forward.
Very few times can you get a guy that wide open in the game, and when you do, you have to capitalize on it. That QB knows it. Look at him. You can tell he knows he missed a huge opportunity. Not only can he tell, everyone in the stands could see that guy was absolutely wide open.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Lane. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. He might want another play. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Fires on the move. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Makes the grab, he's got a first down. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain.
No, got it.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Pick up the first down on the ground like that, and it would make Sam Bam Cunningham proud.
All right, I'm going to need a little education. Give me some context on Sam Bam Cunningham.
He was a great, powerful, hard-nosed running back for some of those great Trojan teams of John McKay. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
This quarterback right now is improved, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great run way.
And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Here we go. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Throw it toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10. Give to the back. Finds a little bit of room, picks up 4 out to the 13.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little free space.
It was good, y'all. Shout it live.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give on the option.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And the Red Raiders come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I love that play by the defense. They're hanging back, watching the QB's eyes. Great job in coverage on the back end, and then rallying to him when he decided to go try and run for it himself. And now this defense is set up 4th.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It's 4th and 8 and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
The Trojans trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Trying to pound their way in. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
And the D denied him on 2nd and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And this is the part of the field that you really got to have a plan, because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2.
You know, these goal line situations, the field starts to shrink. It's easier to key in on these guys that you know can fly at the quarterback spot. Defense was locked in. Nice job on the 3rd and goal.
So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal!
Thank
I
you.
think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back to throw, it's Morton. Trying to set up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Eakin. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Red Raiders can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Release to the back, and that one's incomplete.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
And the Red Raiders are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Just keep slinging it. Snagged in the middle. It's Douglas. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Carter. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
Gets rid of it. He's got it on the run. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right. And maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. 3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. Looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think
Touchdown, Red Raider! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Dropping back, it's Mayava. That's caught. It's Lemon. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Trojans heading quickly to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Extending the play. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another down.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The offense changing the play. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. He wants to take the top off. Makes the grab inside the 30. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Fires toward the end zone. Wide out trying to get it in. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the 1st half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Touchdown USC! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole 1st half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Final seconds of the 1st half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man. It's Virgil. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to throw deep right side. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. And the Trojans will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they hoped for. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
It's so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Quick strike complete. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Lemon. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
The Trojans
Let's
with a
go, my guy.
long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top.
Wow, I need y'all to shout it out.
And that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
Man, you know, you always look back at games and single plays that turn the tide. With this defense now trailing by 2 possessions, if they could have just caught the ball and gotten that pick, that potentially changes everything in this game. That was a missed opportunity.
Rushes on him. Makes the grab on the left. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2 possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the...
Touchdown Trojans! That's the way you finish finish a drive and put up points. This game must be moving so slowly. The pageantry of college football on full display tonight as we've got drones with a red and white light show to get the black shirt faithful ready to go. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Powell with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Will get us started with the opening kickoff. And no chance at a return. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw.
Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moves to change him. Intercepted in the first drive into the pick. The return never really got started, and boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
That's kind of a double whammy for this offense because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
Great place to start for this offense. Dropping back, it's Rayola. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And how about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. And he's dragged down.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And the Huskers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fires left. It's complete. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Huskers come to the line in the hurry-up. Now on the option. Oh, he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To the air, it's Raiola. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska! Fitted in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now and again.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You've got to give your QB some time. You've got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Throws to the wideout. Zips it out to his man. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Hudson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. The Wildcats will have it 1st and 10. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets it to the 26-yard line?
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. Really
going for it all. Touchdown, Wildcats. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
I love this tight end because, man, he's a weapon in the passing game. Big guy, big target, and he has a lot of ability after the catch. You saw it on that touchdown.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they finished the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. adjust, take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the tailback. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The handoff to Johnson. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
The Cornhuskers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got an open man. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the 1st down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Got it in the middle, it's Nelson. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They just keep firing. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Bringing it back.
That's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers, because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's Fafita. Here's the pressure. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On throw for it. Looking deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. 1st half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike. And we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. To the air, it's Fafita. Pocket breaking down. Got the back over the middle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
The Wildcats look to keep this drive humming. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Might be looking to run. On the move, he fires. He's got it. Really good patience and recognition. And how about the tight end just finding a hole and settling and waiting until the quarterback saw it?
And the play completely changes. Once my QB gets outside the pocket, I got to see it, and I got to start working towards him, or if I'm near him, working away. Nice job being on the same page, getting the 1st down.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Snap to the back. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one. Giving them for a short gain. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Back has it. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense
second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? Looking downfield, it's Fafita. Touchdown, Arizona! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page, coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Barney. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Start this drive from the 18-yard line. Going right to work up top. The short hand, it's Nelson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Off play action on first down. Fires to the big fella. Turning it off. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way. Got down to the 26. And the Huskers want to move quickly. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll go to the air. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
And he tacked on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. On the run, fires downfield. Makes a connection. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Lost the defense, he's wide open. A little excitement there to wrap up the first half, and that'll pad the stats as we go to the break. Arizona will kick off to get the second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half,
Makes a grab for a big play.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Hey, man, you're going to have to bring a lot of hats to the party to get this guy down. These big tight ends, they do not go down easy. He's able to make one guy miss, break a tackle, pick up some extra yardage.
To the air on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. They take the lead with the 6. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
he's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And the extra point is good. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Hudson. He's got great speed. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Wildcats. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. Motion from the wideout. To throw, it's Rayola. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on 2nd down. Pressure coming. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that 1st down.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Not always the old line. Sometimes those receivers want to get a jump on the snap count, and they'll move them back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense set for a 1st down play. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Nelson. Hard-hitting tackle.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Here comes the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Dropping back, it's Rayola. Buys a little extra time. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This pass rush is real, man. They force the quarterback, they flush him out to the left, and he's trying to scramble around, find an open guy. They still are able to get a hit on him, and that forces the incompletion.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
Well, that play never had a chance. On 4th down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important 1st down. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the 2nd half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover 1. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He tries to take the top off. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Power football with the run. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And a nice play call offensively there, knowing that the defense is expecting pass, knowing no one on the defensive side of the ball is going to be thinking about your running back in the running game, so you catch him by surprise. Only 4 defenders rushing upfield. The lanes were massive, and that was easy work for the running back.
The Huskers are marching down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Finds his man. It's Hunter. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. A nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Rides to back and leads it on the option. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the mark. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Nebraska! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. He marched 78 yards down the field, and the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. He'll be out of bounds at the 36-yard line after a solid return. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Complete to the left. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona!
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Barney. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air, it's Raiola. Under fire. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Parker. There he goes. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
He'll pull it down and run. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
Wants to fire on second down. He lets one fly deep. Got it in stride at the 15. Touchdown, Husker. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Makes a move. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
I'll tell you, you're lucky if you're watching a college football game and you see one return for a touchdown. That's now his second of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
And there was a little pressure involved on that last extra point, but he put it through. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Raiola. Finds a tight end. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his tight end. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
We've seen this tight end lined up in a three-point stance. We've seen him in the slot. We've seen him outside at wide receiver. And he's made catches all over the field, guys. That's now over 150 receiving yards for this guy.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
All knotted up and just a little bit of time left in regulation. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Under fire. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game.
It's the plays like that that are going to end up defining and deciding this game, right? It's tight. Tie game, 4th quarter. Someone is going to step up and make a game-changing play, and the defender did right there.
Back to pass. It's Fafita. Pulls it in. At midfield, he's got room. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now as the whole playbook's open, the defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
With the catch, it's Hunter. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Tie game here late in the fourth. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on fourth down. Converts on fourth down. Still going. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And the line of scrimmage is the 30. That'll leave them a 47-yard attempt and a chance to win the game. And it's good. The game winner. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly